Hello friends! In this tutorial we are going to learn how to add crouching attacks to a fighting game created with Unreal Engine and the True Fighting Game Engine. Let me remind, the True Fighting Game Engine is my project for Unreal Engine that allows you create your own AAA class fighting games. You can easily add attacks, combos, and hit animations, import characters based on any skeletons, and create either single-player or multiplayer fighting games. You can check out my other tutorials in this playlist to learn how to do all of this. And with the True Fighting Game Engine, you can create either Mortal Kombat style or Tekken style games depending on your needs. You can find the link to that project in the description below this video. Well friends, for the sake of this tutorial I'm going to use the crouching movements, crouching attacks from the package named Fighting Anim Set Pro. And first of all, I have only UE4 version of this package. So first of all, let's retarget this UE4 attacks to our Queen UE5 skeleton. Alright, so let's create a new folder and name it UE5, and let's create one more folder and name it in place. We could actually also use the root motion variations of the text, but in this tutorial let's use the in place animations. So let's select some crouching attacks. I'm going to retarget this one, this one, this one. I will actually be using maybe just one or two in this tutorial, but you will be able to replicate it in the same manner for all the attacks that you want. Uppercut, jab, right. So I will be retargeting these animation sequences. Retarget animations, and I'm going to select this UE4 to UE5, and let's make sure that we are retargeting to our UE5 Queen skeleton that comes with the True Fighting Game Engine. Alright. Oh, we should select the animations one more time here in this window. In place, 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 in place. Oh, right. And let's click the export animations. And we are going to export them to the folder that we have just created, but let's add a suffix underscore UE5. Alright? Right. And let's export them. Let's save everything. And what are we going to do now? Let's create montages from these animations. Let's create a new folder named montages. Let's select all our crouch animations, right click, create any montage, and having all our montages selected, let's move them to the newly created folder. Alright, and let's now save everything. Now, first of all, let's open up all the montages to edit them. And the first thing we want to do is we are going to change the slots of our montages to the full body slot for every montage. Let's change and save. Full body, save. Full body. Don't pay attention that the montages are being stopped. Full body. Full body. Full body. Save. Slot name, full body, save. Slot name, full body, save. Great. And now, one more thing we want to do. If you remember, we did it in previous tutorials. Let's edit the montages once again. And now, we are going to add the activate hitbox notifies to our attack montages. We are going to fire these notifies somewhat right before the actual hit begins. So for this montage, we are going to fire it here somewhat. You can experiment with this to achieve the best results. For this montage, we are going to fire the notifier somewhere here. For this low kick, add notify, activate hitbox, save. For this low kick, add notify, activate hitbox and save. Pause. I rotate with holding my Alt button on the keyboard. And somewhere here. Alright. Here. Activate hitbox and save. Somewhat here. By the way, for this movement we would better use root motion, but you probably remember that you can do this in the same manner as we do with the in-place animation. The only thing we will need to make sure that the root motion will be enabled in our animation sequences. Add notify, BP, activate hitbox. Great. Now, in our default package, we already have the crouching movements implemented in our animation blueprint. So, the only thing we want to do is we are going to add the crouching attacks to our BP through FG settings movesets. And we do this just like we do for all usual attacks, if you remember our previous tutorials. So, inside the BP through FG settings blueprint, at the left, let's select the movesets variable. And under the moves, let's add a new attack. And let's name it Crouch Attack 1. Alright. For this attack, let's use, you remember we have renamed our montages to contain UE5 piece of text. So let's search for UE5 crouch, and I would like to try the uppercut. Right, uppercut with the right hand, and as the attack type, let's choose low right medium, and for the attack damage, let's set, for example, 3, and the hitbox is going to be our right hand because it is the right uppercut. Alright, and for the attack range, let's select our range, and for the button combination, let's select the light punch. Alright. And don't forget to select that this is the crouching attack. Alright. So we compile and we save. And let's now try it out. Let's press X on our keyboard and let's press our U button, which is linked with our light punch. Alright. But we don't have actual hit. Let's go to our montages and look at this uppercut once again. Let's try to move the activate hitbox somewhere here. And yes, it works. But now we would like our yellow mannequin to somehow react to this crouching attack, alright? So let's add a hit reaction. Let's go to our BP through FG settings once again, and let's select the hit montages map. Alright, and let's select, you remember in our moveset we have added a tag which has the type of low, right, medium. So we want to add a hit reaction which corresponds to the same attack type. So low, right, medium, and let's select something suitable from our UE4 hit animations. I don't know, let's just try this one. And to apply the settings, make sure we save everything and we delete the BP through LG settings instance, and we drag and drop this from our blueprints folder to create a new instance. Now and you see this. So we have basically added the crouching attack and a corresponding hit reaction. And you can add any crouching attacks and hit reactions to these attacks in the same manner. Alright? And that's basically it for today. Thanks for watching the tutorial. Hope you liked it. See you next time. Goodbye.